Welcome back to Breakfast Television. We've got a new problem, unfortunately, for drivers. If you're on the 403 eastbound, just at Waterdown, we've got the left lane blocked, and that's all because of a collision. Now, you can see we've got emergency vehicles on the scene here, and the left lane is blocked. I can see another couple of emergency vehicles look like they were trying to get up to the scene as well. Now, eastbound 403, as a result of this problem, it's quite jammed up from Highway 6 north, so a lot of people may be coming from the Hamilton area. You will be affected by this if you are heading in through this area. So again, it's eastbound 403, and it is just at Waterdown, left lane blocked off with this collision. Now, the rest of the routes, the QEW looks to be in decent shape. No other delays through there if you are using that. And then the 401 eastbound and westbound also in pretty decent shape at this time. Don't forget, we still have ongoing volume delays if you're on the southbound Don Valley Parkway, just from the 401 all the way through to the Lawrence construction zone. But again, as we've been mentioning, through Don Mills, the left lane has reopened. That's a look at your commute.
Need a laugh? Catch The Suspendables, a podcast by funny man Jungle Jim Jerome and prolific former NHL player Russ Cortnell. Search The Suspendables on Apple Podcasts.
Good morning. Humidity returned yesterday. It sticks around today, and that means we have a very unstable air mass, not only us here in Toronto, but if you're traveling New York City today, some thunderstorms possible, as well as Montreal, Boston. You take a look at Ottawa and Detroit, all could see afternoon thunderstorm activity. Right now, not impacting any travel, but just check with your airline before you head your way out. Temperatures this morning, it's warm. We got a temperature sitting right around 21 at Pearson. Have a current humidex down at the island at about 30. We've been watching some thunderstorm activity over the waters of Lake Ontario. We've been seeing some heavier rain through Cobourg, isolated showers surrounding the city of Toronto. Very spotty. Some areas through the downtown core not seeing, but along the DVP this morning, we have been seeing some of those showers. My recommendation, pack an umbrella. My recommendation this afternoon, keep your eye to the sky as we have a greater risk of seeing thunderstorms through the afternoon. Highs today, 28. Tomorrow, 25. We'll still have some humidity. Pretty active through the afternoon on Thursday. We'll clear out the skies through Friday and Saturday. Beautiful conditions, very comfortable around 24. Some showers, 30% chance on your Sunday. Monday, partly cloudy. Tuesday, a high of 23. Let's look at your 7-day forecast. Over to Tammy with news.
An emotional community meeting prompted by the shooting death of a 16-year-old boy. Residents near Jane and Falstaff demanding that more be done to protect the neighborhood they live in.
We lost a community member. We're angry. And this is not something to be taken lightly. We're tired of watching our kids and our brothers die for nothing.
Tears and frustrations at the Falstaff Community Center last night. They mourned the death of Hanad Ali last Thursday, but they want more to be done to make their area safer. Many of the buildings are TCHC properties. The organization now promising better surveillance cameras, improved lighting, and more special constables on patrol. But residents say they need the help now.
The only way you can protect is protect each other by having a great relationship, by the police officer coming to the area, by know who live in the area, who's not live in the area, who's trespassing. Because at the end of the day, when I go to grocery, I know who's the supermarket person is. I know my bank teller. Why should I didn't know about my police officer?
Chief Mark Saunders was also on hand. He told the crowd that they have to help police by calling them with info on crime that they've witnessed and helping them find guns and weapons before they may be used. In world news, President Donald Trump set to visit El Paso, Texas and Dayton, Ohio today. Cities reeling from last weekend's shootings, which killed a total of 31 people. But politicians in both states say that he's not welcome. In El Paso, an ever-growing memorial outside of a shopping mall where more than 20 people were shot dead. In Texas, the president's critics say Trump has incited hatred against Mexicans. The mass shooting in the border town is being investigated as a hate crime. Despite the calls to stay away, the White House says the planned visits will go ahead. A suicide attacker detonated a car bomb at a checkpoint outside of a police station in Kabul today, wounding at least 95 people. Government officials say the Taliban has claimed responsibility. There has been no let-up in violence in Afghanistan, even though the Taliban and the United States appear close to a historic pact for American troops to withdraw in exchange for a Taliban promise that the country would not be used as a base from which to plot attacks by extremists.